Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Listen up. We're good, but we could be better on the defense. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Memphis Grizzlies. Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Nuggets at Pepsi Center. They won the first matchup of this season series. We'll see if they can get another tonight. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people, the barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out of my way, I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more.
We're coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. So for the Thunder, their last game, a win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And that was a serious blowout. Not too many people can claim that they saw that coming.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Randolph is the 4 with Gasol in the middle, Conley and Allen in the backcourt, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 slot. Allen outside. Randolph against Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. A nice shot by Gasol. Gasol's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Grizzlies. On defense, Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Conley with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Inside. Randolph can't hit. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yig. Doris?
And my first question was, what's the plan against Kevin Durant? Probably the premier scorer in the entire league. He said, well, it starts with trying to keep the ball out of his hands, because once he catches it, you're kind of at his mercy. Guys, Durant's so long, he can just shoot over the top. When he does get the ball, expect to see some double teams.
Thanks again, Doris.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Now here's Conley. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And then Durant with the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Now here's Freak, defended by Allen. Here's Gregory. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Allen.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Randolph kicks to Gasol. Unloads from 9, and Cantor pulls it down. The Thunder with the lead. Durant dishes to Westbrook. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Westbrook's got his first points of the game.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Allen passes to Randolph. He kicks it to Conley. Picked by Randolph. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Here's the 3. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Westbrook to the paint. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Memphis. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Gasol setting the pick for Conley. Down low. No good from Gasol.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Durant. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio, and that one's good. Freak. And you're in the NBA, time becomes the most precious resource, and Clark, from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting in extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Randolph, and Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. The Thunder leading by 7. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Conley and Allen in the backcourt. James Johnson is out there with Green. And it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Lance Stephenson's checked in for James Johnson. And both free throws good from Freak. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Allen. Green, the screen. Allen kicks to Stevenson. There's the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he makes all three. The Thunder leading by 6. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He finished with 31 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was the kind of game that coaches love because he was a big factor in every play, it seemed.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here is Allen. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Passes it to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Shot on the wing. And that one goes long.
Well, that's an excellent that shot by the defender.
Expanding his range. Oklahoma City the rebound with the fadeaway. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 5 now. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Allen. Green, the screen. Outside Conley. Feeds it to Gasol. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Now here's Freak. Boy, he was
for his teammates.
And here's a check of the 2K leaderboard and the top rebounding shooting guards of the past 10 games. Lance Stevenson, number 1, and of course, Tony Allen.
And these are sort of your... Rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards. It's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your 2-guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
And the Thunder making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Conley with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The dish to Gasol. Off the screen. And Cantor pulls it down.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference. Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now here's Conley. Green, the screen. Allen outside. Green dishes to Conley. Green with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Green. Plenty of space. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Freak. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Russell Westbrook. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 5th in assists, 9th in three-point field goal percentage, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
For the Thunder, McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Gerald Henderson, he's checked in for Freak. Here's Wirtz. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it.